Are we live? I think we're live. Do 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 do. Yes! Great, great. Hello, everybody. This is Destiny 2 with the crew. I'm Judex9 or 660 feet, depends on if you're on my Twitch or my YouTube right now. Sorry that there isn't exactly brand synchronicity here. But you can tune in either here on twitch.tv, which is the screen I'm looking at now, twitch.tv/judex9, or you can check out 660 feet view and crew, and I will be live on that channel as well, or I should be. I think there's still an old notification up for when I set up the stream in advance. Haven't totally figured out how to sync that just yet. Um, Working on that. So sorry about that. But you may notice the stream is slightly lower quality, and I don't have all my borders and frames up, so sorry that you're just dealing with me in a black void. I will make it a little more professional looking in the future. I just have to go back and forth between computers while streaming right now, so for the time being, that is what we are working with. Apologies if my apologies. Ooh, that's piquing something fierce.
Hello, hello. Okay. So this was using my headphone mics, but instead it is now using my computer mic, so that should peak less, I hope. You may notice that the Destiny 2 itself is at a lower quality. Unfortunately, this is the only frame rate that I can really run it at, and the resolution setting I had to mess with quite a bit to make it work on this computer. But it does work, and it runs, and it's good, and it's fine. You're just going to have a bunch of bit crushed guardians, and for that I apologize. But in the meantime, let's get started. So we're going to finish out the Season of the Seraph story with my hunter. We're going to maybe play some Vox Obscura. I was hoping we could do that. And I'm also going to eat the world's tiniest stuffed crust pizza, as it all happens. Oh, thank you. Okay. I've got some sody pop now. So don't mind me while I hop on down to the tower, grab some bounties, and get us all ready to go. It's so small. I didn't know they made pizza that small. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, how is everyone out there tonight? I hope we are all really, really doing well. It is Thursday once again. How is my life going right now? Very good. I'm really enjoying streaming for everyone, and I'm enjoying playing Destiny 2 with my friends. I hope Zach will dip by later tonight. I don't know if she's available tonight or not. Um, could be Valentine, could be any number of my friends. Who knows? They slip in and out like ghosts. Ghouls. In the meantime, my life. Let's see. I'm very excited to watch Skinamarink. It has dominated my brain since I first heard about it. A couple weeks ago now, my dad let me know about it, and then he was talking about like Carnival Row and talking about all these horror movies. And I hadn't heard of Skinamarink, so I looked up. Then all my friends were talking about it, and I kept seeing the phone pop up everywhere, and I'm way, way too excited about it. Oh, this is like my kind of horror movie. Unfortunately, my pappy refuses to watch it with me, so I'm going to be going through that experience, potentially all on my lonesome, unless Jamie watches it with me. Boy, these load times sure are abysmal. So Skinamarink is definitely the big thing. Everything Everywhere All at Once is another one. Me and Jamie wanted to watch that together. We were hoping it was going to be in theaters. I can't remember if she mentioned whether it was playing or not. There is. Okay, come here. Pumpkin, come here. I got you. I got you, you little beast. Whoa, 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 whoa. So me and Jamie were really excited to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once together, but it doesn't look like that's playing in theaters, so we're gonna just have a movie day of watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, watching Skinamarink, watching all the movies that I haven't caught this year. Hello, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, you wanna get down? Give me a little kiss. Okay. No little kiss for me. What's even the point? Other than that, I don't really know what's going on. Ooh, my Discord seems to be having some troubles. Let me double check that. It is. Now, why is that? Hi, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, do you want to be here with me, or do you want to be out there? Because I can let you out real quick. Not a fan? Okay. She wants to go, so give me 1 sec. Hi, Pumpkin. All right. Tower, please, video games. Here we are at the tower again. Zavala, can I get a little smooch? I'm waiting. I'm waiting,
Come
Zavala.
forward.
What's a girl gotta do to get a kiss around here?
The shadows encroach all around us, Guardian, but our light still burns.
We seem to have encountered some technical difficulties. Let's try
There
this.
is nothing
Oh, I decided to buy the new Frosty's ornament because why not? We have indeed encountered technical difficulties. I am in fact going to disable my video camera and see if that reduces the load at all, because currently Destiny just crashed, which isn't ideal for a Destiny stream. So we're gonna try and fix that real quick. Sorry about the loudness there. That was me shutting the video camera. Let's see. Next up, put that over there. Put that here. Let's try this again. Now you're not. Now you guys are gonna miss out on all those epic pizza shots. Now, I have yet to watch the Vidoc, but my friend Zach has told me about it, and I do know that Devram K and Misrax are both in there, and that is important to me, because those are my boys. Destiny, why you gotta do this to me? I've been done dirty. Okay, okay, we are getting somewhere. But I'm really excited about Devrim because I feel like he hasn't really had any story significance during my playtime of Destiny. Because, again, I've done everything post Red War and post a lot of major content vaults. So I've missed out quite a bit. My hope is that KOTOR will be a little less strenuous to stream. However, for those watching, we did have some issues this past weekend with KOTOR, and I'm hoping I can fix them by the time of this weekend, because my poor boy Jack, he's so excited to see KOTOR. Um, is Darth Revan? Who's Darth Malak? He's so excited to punch Darth Malak in the Jones, and we're both excited to make fun of what's her face, Numbnuts, the Gray Jedi, the one who lost her Force powers. Hold on, I'm gonna get her name real quick because this is gonna irk me for the rest of the night. Sorry, when I get on a Star Wars tangent, I kind of can't contain myself. All right, Kreia, Kreia. I had forgotten of Kreia. She is the worst. That was the epitome of moral arguments in video games. That was where we were at in 2000 something. We had Kreia and nothing else, and she was fighting the Jedi and the Sith with facts and logic. I think arguments that try to stand somewhere between two great forces fail if one force is unequivocally evil and one force is unequivocally good, and Star Wars cannot help itself but portray the Jedi and Sith as unequivocal evils and goods. Despite the bulk of the franchise, and by bulk I mean, 2/3 of it now, I guess, the prequel trilogy, essentially being about the Jedi were wrong, with The Last Jedi daring to say, hey, remember those movies? What if they were wrong and it was bad that they did those things? And I didn't like The Last Jedi is the unfortunate thing, but I still think it's a better Star Wars film than, I don't know. I haven't watched Solo, so I can't say. I haven't watched. It's a smarter Star Wars film than Force Awakens. It's still not as fun, is the tragedy. So few films are smart and fun these days. You know what it is? Banshees of Inisherin. can't emphasize enough. Please go watch Banshees of Inisherin. What a fantastic movie.
Come forward. Are you ready?
Zavala! I love your gently splurred and bitted face. Can you show me your bounties, your wares? Destiny 2, please. Please, Destiny 2. I'm really hoping I don't have to call off the stream tonight.
Greetings.
Yes.
Requisition approved.
Okay. Next, we're going to go over to the weapon bounties.
Out in the world, huh? Everything's still there.
Hi, Banshee. You sure are. You sure
I
are.
can work with this.
Still working on Telesto.
Guardian.
Huh? That is Telesto, right? How long you been working on that one, bud? I don't think it's gonna work yet. I think you might have to give up on this one. Okay.
Stay sharp.
And now off to the helm.
Trust me.
So, for those who didn't see this week, the new final mission of the Season of the Seraph story did drop. I'm very excited about it, but I haven't yet to play it. So, I'm going to finish out the story here. I just can't skip out on all the valuable Clovis being a shithead content. I'd really be missing out, you know? Oh, sorry that I never changed my ships or ride, by the way. Fashion I like to experiment with a lot, but the ships I feel really close to on certain characters. Particularly my hunter, who her whole backstory is involved with an Elixir who gradually comes to join House Light because of their burgeoning rivalry, turning romance, etc., etc. You know what type of person I am, folks. You know what fiction I partake in. I mean, presumably you don't. You haven't watched me that often, and I don't discuss all my forbidden habits. Oh, and Zach, me flying little doggy. I can't remember if we did that on stream the last time I was streaming Destiny 2, or if we might have done it off stream. I can't quite recall. He sure was tricky to find, though. Let's see, I think we're gonna go with our bad omens. Alright. Now our next step in Season of the Seraph is spend Seraph key codes. So, back into the field we go. I don't know how I feel about my stat layout right now. I think it'll do, though. Let's see what I can throw on here. Can't remember if there's one for solar. This... Stasis and arc, void and stasis. None for solar, though, huh? Well, out we go. Into the heist battlegrounds. Unstoppable Anakin, thank you. Discipline is good. Resilience is acceptable. I don't know. I don't know what else to work with. I'm sipping on my soda pop over here. We'll see what happens. It can't be the worst. I've survived on worse builds before. Born of the worst gaming mind you've ever seen. Okay, boys, where are we dropping? Yay.
It's a new day, young wolf.
Is it? Oh god, my body. Oh, please, please. Yeah, I live. Let's give it all to you, though. Yippee! Da 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 da. That is a badass name, Severed Gecko. Very Mega Man X. I think that was my favorite part about the Mega Man X series and onwards, was the absurd titles they would give to the animal-based Reploids. Flame Hyenard is up there for me because, hey, why isn't he just Flame Hyena? Because Hyenard sounds badass. Sorry about this, everyone. Boy, I sure would like to get out of this loading zone. Oh, here we go. She's chugging, but she'll get there. Okay. Oh, thank God for reconstruction. It is such an excellent perk. How many knives does it take to get to the center of a forward pop? Wop, 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 wop. Woo. Hey man, have you considered the benefits of... Thank you. I'm so lucky to have me and all my anti-barrier friends here. It is going to be a lot of functions. You see, it's very... Mainly because it's badass. It feels nice that way. And nothing is more important in this video game. Some people say, what about playing the game correctly? Yeah, no. There is no such thing as playing the game correctly. Example A. Ooh, sorry if that discord just popped into y'all. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, worth it. Totally worth it. Back in, back in, back in. Oh god, oh god. Can you all leave me alone? Oh, God, Lord. Oi!
Sub-level doors opening now.
Whew. That was painful. Boy, I sure would like to have more than 8 bullets. I love slow reload speed. It's so perfect and good. Oh, yeah. Once we get down to the sub-lab, well, that's when I'll pop my super. Maybe blow 7 guys up. Maybe even 11. Could be more. Could be less. Depends on how many shots I get off. Sorry, I sort of default to this voice when I'm uncomfortable with the current situation. God, please save me. Endless suffering and hellfire for me, I see. Goodbye, Shivering Gecko and Anti-Social. Social. Social. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, God, my body. My beautiful, powerful body. Maybe I should have equipped my Quick Fang. Oh, that might have been good. So I didn't know this until a couple days ago when Zach told me about it. You can use the
Roth's
hive
battle
ship
song emboldens her
as a
soldiers.
platform,
End it.
which is wild to me. Oh, good job, guys. I didn't think you had it in. I'm so happy Rando's actually successfully actually successfully deal with the choristers. Where's all these guys that are popping up on my radar? Yeah, darn right I did. Okay, let's go. Ah, the recoil on this thing is stiff. Nope, I don't want the chat, please. Thanks. Not typing any funny messages today. Okay, come on. If I simply run through as fast as possible.
Thermopylae protocol. Progressive. Thermopylae protocol. Progressive.
How? It's a rocket. How am I... You got it. Well...
Thermopylae protocol. Progressive.
Okay. Okay. Hello? Please revive me. Severing Gecko, perhaps. Thanks, anti-social.
Position.
Oh my god.
Submine vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
I never knew there was a submind housed in Europa. Neither did the Vanguard's archives.
Come on.
Which submind is this?
I had the same question. Turns out it's not really a submind, not in the traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use.
Oh, so this is like the prototype of Rasputin. That's interesting. Whoops. Didn't know that was allowed. Sorry for simply killing you like that. It was just so easy. You simply made it too easy for me, my boys.
That is one
One of these days,
big
I'm just gonna do
shrieky
a
eye.
video stream and just
Guardian,
sit down
get
and
gouging.
read all the lore, and not just that, but read all the lore from my OCs and my friends' OCs. Great fun. Man, come on, buddy. You're getting blowed out today. You love being blowed up. You love being blowed up. Whoa. 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 That was a really good waste of heat. I'm so glad I could beat the rest of them. Holy cow. You guys should know how to damage individuals. Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh, there I go. There are worse things. Thank you. You are a good friend. Is that Severing? Is that Severing Gecko, or is that Anti-Solution? I think it was Gecko. Thanks so much, Gecko. You're a legend. Oh, hell. Wizards. It's always wizards. Or traces. Sometimes it's traces. How's that one Leather Stone song go? It's just like that is my point. You should have picked Mercy. You should have picked any kind of support. Now we're losing, and it's all your fault. You should learn how. Endless suffering. Endless suffering on Europa. I'm dying being killed on Europa. Please. Oh, well, thanks, guys, for taking care of the boss while I was busy.
Data link
Sorry.
established and transferring. We'll get what we can and bug out.
This process is painfully slow.
Not everything's as fast as transmat. We're moving a digital ton of data that was never meant to be moved like this.
There was a faster way, but someone crashed my orbital station into a moon. This moon, in fact.
It's not even a
From
big
what
deal,
I'm
don't
told,
worry
your
about it.
station was being uncooperative.
Ugh. The boys are fighting. I'm gonna go speak to Elsie Bray. Come on, man. To the helm we go. Pizza's pretty great, right, you guys? Anyone got a favorite topping? Now, as someone who prefers cheese myself, that doesn't mean I still don't have a favorite topping. And it's not none. If I must have topping, well, let it be pineapple, and I will suffer as I may. No one talks about the burden of being a pineapple pizza enjoyer in this economy. There we go. Elsie.
I've been reviewing the data from your previous infiltrations of the launch facility, as well as schematics of the Seraph station. Here's where we're at. Anna can remotely inject malicious code into the launch pods. That will allow you to dock at the Seraph station without drawing fire from its defense systems. We only have one window of opportunity to do this before House Salvation figures out what we're up to. No room for error. Once you're aboard the station, I'll guide you to the Warmind Integration Core. There, we'll upload a virus into its system. The virus will hold open a backdoor to the Seraph station's network. We can remotely transfer control of the station to Rasputin once he's ready. We have no idea what the Hive or House Salvation have done to the station, so we'll need to think on our feet and act quickly. But that's what you're best at.
Is it? A lot of people sure like to talk up the Guardian. Okay, what do you got for me now? I think before... Oh, I might need help for Seraph Shield, so we're gonna take a quick breather to A, read a lore document, and B, I'm gonna see if anyone can... Hold on, what is that? Oh, complete each hex battleground. Oh, that's a hard one. We do need to get in there, don't get me wrong, but I think we should take a brief breather to read the lore. Where is the lore? There we go. Should be Persona. I want to say chapter. Yeah, chapter 7. Dues. Just want to make sure I have enough time. Chapter 7. Dues. Secret Hadal Instant. AI Com, Rasputin, Assets, Soul, Restricted AB. Subject. I challenge the darkness's arrival. I stand with humanity. Emotion. Duty, responsibility, pride, companionship, bravery, though I am afraid. Trust. I refrained. Spears retreated beneath mountain sheets, slumbered under cover of darkness, drinking muted waters alone, objectives placed in cowardice. Mind blind acceptance whole then, made bravery an eager notion on second orbital. Unearthed, humanity restored, rekindled, returned, the resounding drum is beaten again. Will I lie hidden? I have no chain, no shackle, I fear, no power. Exists but one. It comes. Daring, seeks through the night hunting, eyes draw arrows and volleys glare, mark. Driven dauntless enmity against fickle odds found, hark and halt. You will hear me, for I too am many. So I guess this must be about the war stats against the pyramid ships, I think. I'm having a little trouble understanding the poetry. I need Zach in here to break it down for me. Maybe get Jack too. He's like a poetry expert now. This is what he does. He mentioned today in our guild's group chat that he'd been reading Hegel and Nietzsche, and that had started to help him understand the sword logic. Now, I don't know if he meant that from a
Intel reported increased crew activity. Seems they were right.
Sword logic good.
Never good when the Cabal get this frisky.
But
whatever they're planning will be less effective without a commander.
I struggle to see how dialectics would help.
Get in there and take them out.
Although, no, I think that this would be bad a little bit anyway. If much of the sword logic is about unraveling things, what everything means, devising everything as both having value and having no value at all, that is to say, both a nihilist and anti-nihilist perspective, that things have value in their nothingness, or something like that. Maybe. But I feel like I must be reading something. Oh, I wish you were here to talk about it. I'm gonna have to get to talk about it. That's so funny. I'm going to be talking about Star Wars non-stop while the Destiny streams are talking about Destiny non-stop with the Star Wars streams. Like some kind of freak. Okay. You. Killing him, Boy, I sure do love calibration, boy. Oh, it just feels good to just flip the hair. Flat. I know there's a way to get super long visibility with the right exotic plus aspects set up, and I'm kind of tempted to run with that just to see if it's any fun. If only because I love running around the enemies and just being a little weird invisible guy and going, you can't see me. It's fun. Really fun. Fancy fun. You're not going to know. I think they should add enemies that can be invisible, but only like a specific type of boss, so that you don't have to deal with the paths. You have to deal with the paths, not the boss. Something like that. I think that could be a really interesting twist on the benefit of this story. Even though I suppose it would render it obvious. The thing is, I like that is so fun. Deal with an individual mission. No. That's not good. Enough out of you, too. Now I think okay. Oh, and let's grab a little more. We ride.
Ironic that the land tank is grinding up Nessus for Cabal munitions. That's been the Vex plan for centuries.
If either side were competent, they'd have wiped each other out already. So the task falls to us.
Oh, I love their banter. Okay, so this was part of Season of the Champion. I was wondering if Crow and Saladin was here, and I forgot that so many of the battlegrounds got thrown into the strike. All of the battlegrounds got thrown into the strike list. Okay, come on. Well, there all my friends go. Goodbye. Sure wish I could join them. Oh. Sobbing and weeping. Well, this is a struggle. Whew, there we go. Okay. know radar days are my favorite. Like, there's no need. It's a key part of the game, but I don't think it improves. It's just not a fun take. I know I was the one saying I was like, oh, we need to have missions. It's perfect, but again, I think it should be individual missions. I don't think it should be the whole day. That's my thing. They do these weekly rotations of debuffs instead of like daily, only for specific missions. I think stuff like, you know, X-ray vision, Invis spotters. That's fun. That's neat. Right? Sense completed. Oh! Yahoo! Oh, you got it? Hey, can you throw that back up? Now. Now it's time. Come on, destroy that power plate. Yeah! Well done, sir. Who do we have with us? Corpozo and Conway. Get over here. Going to smack. Going to smack and kill. Are you ready to get slapped silly style? Where the hell won't you go? Oh, come here, my boy. Well, that's odd. That. Sorry, my trigger finger wasn't firing or something. What the heck? Oh.
Crow's intel indicates the commander is nearby. Challenge them and tie this off. We've got other fires burning.
Onward. Drive proofing begins. Yes, volatile round, so cool. Sounds volatile and it feels. Oh hell! Sorry about all the Discord beeping. I don't know what's going on with it today. I think it is due to a conflict with this setup, but say lovely. That's what my friend person says when they're asking me to say the letter. That was a really funny joke, everyone. I think you all should laugh. Please clap. I think that's the most I've ever related to a politician in my entire life. You know, he doesn't understand much, but he understood that one. It hurts when nobody claps.
I think these Cabal like you. They keep coming back for more. Good thing we've got light to spare.
I don't think we've seen Crow use his light ability, have we? We've seen him use guns, pop a couple shots. I've yet to see him. Unless I'm mistaken. I could be. Okay, you know what? We are going to disconnect from Discord. And we're gonna try a different setup for Discord. So I'll be setting that up. In the meantime, well, I did have to go to Seraph Shield at some point today anyway. Here we go. Probably just throw that on there. There's a bunch of hand cannons. I don't know what this fucking epitaph. Yeah, what do I have left? Is it glaive, grenade launcher, Oh my god, it is, isn't it? I hate... Oh... They shouldn't be allowed to put multiple special weapon rotations in one... Multiple special weapon bounties in one rotation. This last one had grenade launcher and glaive and heavy grenade launcher, which is fine. There's always one heavy. So I don't know why they didn't spec it so that it's like it can roll with 2 kinetics, 1 kinetic, 1 special, or sorry, 2 normal ammo, or 1 normal, 1 special. No, they just had to do it this way. Hell, on Earth, and maybe in heaven too. Boy, these... So, full disclaimer, on this computer, I haven't actually installed Destiny 2. I've instead installed it on my hard drive and run it off of that, which everyone has told me is not the best plan. The thing is, Destiny on this computer takes up almost all its memory. So I think it's kind of a toss-up about which would run better. Game's just too damn big these days. Okay. I won't stand for this, Bungie.com. If I have to cut a stream again early, I am going to be so steamed and so mad, and perhaps a bit peeved, too. Well, the game's frozen now, so I suspect it's going to crash shortly. Oh, thank God. Ooh, yeah, it really cannot handle this. Ooh, damn. How are we feeling, Dustin? Okay. Good. Good man. You're surviving. Let's try again to do Seraph Station. Come on now. Okay. Oh, my beautiful Bungie.com, please. Oh, God. She'll get there. God willing. Okay. Good. Good. Now we've got it working. Oh my God. Oh, that was a toil. That was a toil and a struggle and a fight. A fight for my fucking life. And now we just have to get through the loading screen, which that won't be a struggle, I think, probably. Here we are, suffering, in hell too. Oh boy, not a lot to talk about when nothing's happening on screen. Wistful sigh. Slightly less wistful sigh. Angered and frustrated sigh. Oh, good lord, finally. Took you long enough. Frickin' video games. If I've just been returned to orbit, I'm gonna freak out. God damn it all. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and figure this out. But I don't know how. Okay. I guess we might not be able to play through the season of the Seraph stuff. That's gonna tick me off. Well... I deserve penance for my suffering, and therefore I must enter the Crucible. Oh, I've got a lot of gear I've got to dismantle here. Okay. Yum yum yum. I love Legendary Shard. I'm truly sorry, everyone. There's been a lot of stream screw-ups lately, and I don't know what to do about it. I really am doing my best. I'm very new to all this. Come on, Shax, me and you. We're gonna suffer through all this together. Papyrus? Bones?
Hey, Guardian. Need something?
If he's an Iron Lord, that papyrus isn't to be trifled with. No, come on. Let me see this guy.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
Oh, do I not get any of my emotes? Are you kidding me? I'm pressing all the buttons. Today is a day of great suffering indeed, my friends.
Ah, one of our brightest returned.
Oh, whoops.
The Crucible is
Sorry, I
chanting
just
your
gotta
name.
close something real quick. So I don't think Discord's gonna work, so I'm not totally sure how to get on call with my friends if they should show up. But it's really slowing down Destiny.
The Crucible
either
beckons,
browser
Guardian.
or
Will you answer?
app-based, so... You guys are very considerate. My number one fans.
Careful
We're gonna
with
get
that.
Crucible tonight.
I know you'll use this well.
I will, Shax. Thank you. Oh, shibbity bibbity boo. Yeah, that stream quality's not great, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, we've got pizza. Yeah, pizza. I think we're gonna suffer through the competitive playlist for a second or two here, just cause I need to get that bright dust. It's my greatest craving. Oh right, I'm still in the placement series. I never did deal with that. I'm not a person of the wisest decisions, and I'm okay with that. Let's talk about PvP. Let's talk about you and me. We're gonna kill each other in battle. I'm really sorry that I can't seem to stream the end of the season of the Seraph content. I may be able to skip right to the end. You know, do the emergency meeting, the heretic or whatever it's called. Oh, we just had such a nice rhythm going with the reading lore and going through missions. Well, we do what we must with the cards we're given. I don't think there's anything I love more than women in STEM. That's not true. I just really like girls who work on computers. I think that sort of thing is cool. Another long loading time, eh? Oh god. Okay. Okay. We've just got to survive. No,
Showdown.
no, please don't do this to me. Please do not kick me out of this sweet and lovely competitive game. I just want to be shot at, Shax. It's okay for me to take bullets in the face. Oh, Pumpkin. You can never make up your mind about whether you want to be in.
This is a gauge of
Meowing
pure
outside the
combat
door right
potential.
now. She
Make
wants
me
to join
proud.
the stream. That silly beast. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, there I go. Boy, the game sure would be easier if I could see the enemies. There must be
1 minute.
capable of
Won't be long
like
now.
this. Those people are insane, and they're not my friends. You're not my friend either, Atomic Atom.
They just took the lead. You've got 30 seconds.
Well, not my best. Not my best. It's gonna be a lot of me getting the shit kicked out of me by ghosts this stream. Hope you all know that. I think
10
once we hit
seconds.
9, I'm gonna have to
The
cut it
enemy's
because
almost won.
this right now is not super tenable.
I have to call it. Your opponent's
Oh, wow,
numbers
that was-
say
okay.
they win.
Just gonna cut it all away immediately. Options.
Round 2. Your opponents are in the lead. You can beat them.
I really don't think I can, Shax. Hell, I want anything for that. Howie, please kill them. They make me sad. Rubber ducky. Rubber ducky hurting me.
Only 1 minute left. Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like.
Oh, well, okay. That's how it's gotta be.
You've got 30 seconds.
Boy, I'd sure like even one kill. I think we can turn this around, guys.
Ten seconds. End them.
Now what does it do when we go to it? Oh, just in time.
I can't argue that. The round goes to you.
It could be argued.
Round 3. You're dead even. I hate ties.
Oh no, they lost one. Damn. Here's my thing. You can be staggered reviving in Crucible and in Gambit, I think, also.
1 minute. You have this.
During PvE, which that's a little odd to me. Someday, Rubber Ducky. Someday I'll get you.
30 seconds remain. Finish them. Ten seconds. Bring it home, Guardians. Victory imminent. I can't argue that. The round
Big
goes
money,
to
no
you.
less. All we gotta do is get a third, right?
Round 4. You have match point. Win this.
A lot of pressure on me right now, Shax. Oh, well, I guess they're just gonna deal with all of them.
One minute. You have this.
Oh, did you kill him? Man. I wanted in on that action. Ah, this is not the best.
30 seconds remain. Finish them.
Did this... I know that ghost didn't just teabag me. I know that didn't just happen. I'm about to be steamed.
10 seconds. Take this. You killed them more than they killed you. That's all I ask. But keep it in the crucible, please.
Keep it at the crucible.
Who's better than you? Not the other team, obviously. Go fight another one.
Alright, so how many points is that? For a win, you get 20 points. I really like the tower as a space, and I also really like that you can just be in orbit, hanging out with your pals. Here is my one big gripe. You can collect bounties anywhere, thanks to the Destiny Companion app. But when you're going out of playlist activity, you're automatically dumped back into orbit. And I'd prefer if you were actually dumped in the tower or the helm. It's just a couple extra steps. I have thoughts, I have feelings. I'm a real human being. I'm multi-dimensional. Yeah, the more the game chugs, the less I can talk about it, feels like. Like, I don't have anything interesting to say about the people who were killing me, because I couldn't see how, or when, or why they were killing me.
What's the word from the front lines?
I can't do the story, so we can't riff on what an asshole Clovis is. Bloods aren't here for good conversation. So, I'm gonna...
Rumor has it all hell has broken loose.
It has, Chef.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
So this is going to be a reading stream for the next 30 minutes before I cut it short and cut early at 9 o'clock instead of 11, which is a real shame.
There's a love of the fight in you. Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
Shax, I would in fact consider myself a Crucible rookie, is the funny thing about that. Shax? Shax, I want to do my quest. Wee, 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 wee. Oh my god, finally, okay.
All battles are just a lesson, Guardian.
Let's go find a nice corner of the tower to read in.
The schematics for this are not built for real premises. He screwed up my wrist.
Persona Chapter 8. Death. Secret Hadal Instant. AI Com Rasputin. Assets Soul. Restricted AB. Subject. Reflection on the end as I choose to die. Emotion, acceptance, resolve, purpose, self. Do not weep as I reach into the black. Pain does not become, and duty keeps straight my back. I chose this life I sacrifice, and there is nothing to be done. While even shadows leave in darkness, I await you at the sun. Now finish it, as tourniquet, I've proven it. Humanity's trust, I've won. Well, let's go through all the lore entries for Season of the Seraph then. Because that makes me sad. Warmind's avatar mask. Trust him. He is not compromised. He is not compromised. Saint 14's voice echoes off the walls of Ikora's study. It would be hoarse if he weren't an exo. They've been arguing for over an hour. Ikora crosses her arms over her chest. We can't know that for sure. You can't, Saint fires back, but I can. I see it in him. The frustration, the guilt, the pain. Osiris is telling the truth about his visions. I don't doubt that he is, Ikora replies, a note of frustration creeping into her own voice, but my hidden turned their eyes to Neptune and found nothing. I can't ignore the possibility that Savathun planted those visions in his head to misdirect us. So you ignored his warnings instead? Saint asks pointedly. Send your spies for a quick glance and then bury their findings in a drawer? Is every word Osiris speaks forever tainted by the Witch Queen? Ikora says nothing in response. The silence drags on until Saint grumbles to himself and turns to leave. Saint, Ikora calls after him, warmer than before. Osiris needs to rest. Please keep an eye on him. Why? Saint asks without looking back. I'm sure your hidden have enough eyes on him as it is. He leaves before Ikora can say another word. Alone in her study, she reaches into a drawer and pulls out a stack of papers, documents she had once been ordered to destroy, but had instead preserved. Osiris's prophecies from a time when she trusted his every word. Caught alone in a tangled web, Warmind's avatar vambraces. Osiris pulls the hood of his oversized cloak forward. Though he hopes to pass through the Botsa district unnoticed, the sharp beak protruding from his shadowy hood betrays his disguise. Elixni passerby stare at him with his suspicion. The erstwhile warlock slips into a darkened corner of the ether tank, where the barroom floor bustles with both human and Elixni gamblers, who wager whether the Warmind Rasputin will be restored, and how many civilians it will kill if revived. On the far side of the room, Spider lords over the scene with satisfaction. Osiris watches him, intent on finding a way to discreetly question him regarding Neptune. The Elixni crime boss has cultivated a different set of informants than the Hidden, and Osiris needs intel from the widest net possible. Suddenly, Osiris feels the hair on the back of his neck stand up. Though he no longer has his light, centuries of training have left his intuition as sharp as ever. He merges into a crowd of karaoke enthusiasts that surveys the room. Standing just inside the tavern entrance is another cloaked figure. Though their disguise is far more plausible than his own, Osiris can clearly identify the Praxic warlock Aunor Mahal. Osiris curses under his breath. He retreats through the back entrance into the chill of the night. Osiris feels the darkness closing around him, and wonders who among his former allies still trusts him. Given everything, he wonders whether he should still trust himself. Warmind's avatar vest, surrounded by shadows. Construction scaffolding casts geometric shadows across damp alleyways. Work is still being done to repair the damage caused by Gaul's invasion, and it is here in this place where rats scurry in the absence of citizens, and where Osiris lies in wait. He had been here once before, nestled in a crack at the foot of the Schnell building, cupping his hands to his face to hold back the dark tide of necrotic fluid pulsing from his... No, that was Savathun. But still, the shadows remember him, and he remembers their embrace. Osiris stirs from his reverie the moment his pursuers enter the alley. He can see her shadow cast across the wall, penned in by the scaffolding's negative space. It is an optical illusion of a prison, a trick of the eye. Aonor Mahal notices the configuration and appreciates the symbolism of walking into a spider's web, just before Osiris lunges from the darkness, grabbing her by the collar of her robe to slam her up against the opposite wall. Aonor grunts on impact, her gaze trailing down to Osiris's trembling hands, holding fistfuls of fabric. While his stare is ferocious, his strength is lacking. She lets him hold her there against the wall, and the moment he realizes he's being pitied, Osiris releases her and takes a step back. Your mind is still sharp, Aonor opines. It stings his pride, makes his jaw clench. What did you think was going to happen next? I'm not going to fight you. She looks him up and down. It wouldn't be sporting. I remember the day you were raised, Osiris says with hushed strength, curled up beneath a ruined bus, screaming for help. Too terrified to listen to your ghost, too frightened to hold the gun it had nudged under the wreck for you. Aonor sucks in a breath through her teeth and smooths the front of her robe. I'm not here to hunt you, she clarifies. I'm here to keep you safe. From yourself is implied. To that, Osiris has no retort. He reconsiders his surroundings and his actions and shrinks away with regret. Searching for here and now, Warmind's avatar leg guards. Every instinct tells Osiris to fight, and yet, I'm glad you could make it, is the warm greeting that Saladin Forge gives to Osiris as he steps into a study aboard the Ascendancy flagship Iligos Lex 5. Cabal architecture blends with rustic human furnishings that would not look out of place in the Iron Temple. Tea is already steeping when Osiris joins Saladin at the table, the aroma of black Assam bringing back ancient sense memories. I assume your tastes haven't changed much, Saladin says, gesturing to the tea. Did Ikora ask you to check on me? Osiris asks, and realizes how defensive it sounds the moment it leaves his mouth. He masks his bitter regret by taking a sip of the too-hot tea. No, I wanted to check on an old friend. Saladin sits forward, cradling his own cup without lifting it from the table. But I see you survived a lightless encounter with not one but two hive gods. I'd say you're doing better than most. The pride in Saladin's voice makes Osiris' stomach turn, not out of uneasiness, but out of shame. And yet Saladin's certainty isn't patronizing. It's not in his nature to be. You're content here? Osiris deflects. Among the Cabal? Saladin shrugs away his question. Contentment is a luxury neither of us can afford. I am here. That's what matters. My place is here, now, and humanity is better for it. A moment of silence hangs over the two, and Saladin is the first to brave that space. How long has it been since you and I took tea together? I can't even remember, Osiris says. So long ago that it feels like a dream. Then, quieter, Yolder was there. Saladin says nothing, focusing instead on his rippling reflection in the teacup. I should not have mentioned her name, Osiris said softly. No. Saladin's response is swift and firm. I don't want Yolder's memory to fade like so many others. It may hurt to remember, but that pain reminds us that we lived. Warmind's avatar, Cloak. Let him find what he needs. Data pads are stacked atop handwritten field reports, stacked upon leather-bound tomes. They rest in a spot of sunlight, spilling through a round window draped with linen curtains, dyed sunset hues, and framed by crawling ivy and wisteria. Osiris stoops over the table, half in the beam of afternoon light and half out. An audio log plays on one of the tablets, with subtitles to translate the speaker's tongue of Ulurant. Atmospheric composition, hydrogen, helium, methane. Scans show no active structures or civilizations. Osiris clenches one hand into a trembling fist and scrubs forward at the log. Starship transit corridors near a planetary body are non-existent. Lack of habitation, ideal for concealing civilian fleet. No signs of prior human habitation. Cursing, Osiris sweeps the tablet off the table with the books and notes. A scream rises from his mouth. As he turns in rage, he locks eyes with Saint. Fury burns away to a cool ember of shame the moment Saint steps from the kitchen doorway. His partner is dressed in armor, a sight few ever see. Instead, his broad shoulders are concealed by a loose poncho of magenta and lilac, bearing embroidered bird patterns, spun by Elixni hands. Saint approaches and gently cups Osiris's face in his hands. The gesture causes the tension to melt away, and Osiris rests a cheek against Saint's fingers. "Why are you so angry?" Saint asks, his voice gentle, reassuring. "It isn't so much a question as it is an exercise. I'm afraid," Osiris whispers into Saint's palm, "that I chorus right. That I'm... It takes time for Osiris to make his fear real with words, but Saint gives it to him. That I'm broken. Saint pulls Osiris to his chest in a firm embrace, then presses a kiss to the top of his head. "You are not a teacup," he whispers against the shorter man's scalp. "People do not break, and you are not broken." Osiris rests his forehead against Saint's chest, at once feeling humbled and secure. The embrace lingers for as long as Osiris needs it, and when he finally does lean back, enough to look up into Saint's eyes, he asks, "Then what am I?" To which Saint simply replies, "You are enough." Damn, that's really cute. Oh, there's not different lore for the Warlock and Titan sets, is there? Let's double check. Yeah, no, there's not. It's the same lore across each set for all seasons. Let's see. Actually, I should check the exotics. Or did we already do the lore for Revision 0? I can't recall. Oh boy, I gotta do that King's Fall, right? There we go. Revision 0, the first of many. Logline, Ray 9, Cluster 1473, Provision FRA, ID 87840, Stev. Spectrochemical analysis inconclusive. Material is polyphasic. Prediction models fail to return reliable results during exposure to standard stress trials. Cannot recommend for practical application this time. Logline Bray 12, Cluster 22631. Provisioner SER, ID 07707, C. Will. Per Alton's request, we've buried Stevenson's analysis and the reports from K1. I've taken the liberty of authorizing material synthesis and informing our partners at HHI that we have the green light to begin testing. Logline Hockey 2, Cluster 1473, Provisioner GER, ID 92998A Lind. Fabrication is moving slower than previously thought. Production hit a dead end trying to replicate the polyphasic properties of the artifact. Insight developed a new fabrication process utilizing a metamaterial we're calling synthweave that has us back on track. Oh shit! Oh, it's all coming together. Logline Bray 12, Cluster 22631, Provisioner SER, ID 07707C Will. Please bear in mind that per our contract, any material innovations or developments brought about through experimentation or analysis of the artifact are Bray Tech corporate property. Logline Bray 9, Cluster 1473, Provision FRA, ID 87840J Stev. Carrie, are you able to open comms to Titan? I've been trying to raise Jean all day. I'm getting a resolution error. Logline Bray 12, Cluster 22631, Provisioner SER, ID 07707C Will. We can't make contact from here either. We're dealing with a few fires on our end. Might be RAS interference. I'll get back to you. Logline Bray 12, Cluster 22631, Provision SER, ID 07707C Will. I just spoke to Stevenson. Network outage seems widespread. I don't know what's going on. Have you heard anything? I can't contact the mine lab facility on Mars, and the defense systems have come online on a Skyshock protocol. Is Rasputin running a system test? Please advise. Oh god, the collapse. Yeesh. The Manticore, let fly my sting. Across the ascendant plane in the theater of the mind, a queen and a war god do battle. Within their arena, elocution comes a spear, and conviction a shield. You are small-minded, stabs the war god. Short-sighted, you value life over victory. Her words are sharp, her thoughts malicious. The queen parries and counters. You are single-minded, she thrusts back at her opponent. Myopic, you are war and nothing else. A glancing blow, the war god retorts. War is eternal. You are not. You wither and die like your armies, your subjects. The war god's spearhead finds purchase. The queen is struck, but not felled. She adjusts her tactics and attempts once more to puncture her foe's armor. War is ever hungry, she answers. You must fight forever, or it will consume you instead of your enemies. In truth, you are not war, merely its avatar. A deft maneuver. The war god is surprised and pleased. In response, she pivots to a new angle of attack. Your brother shuns you. The queen falters. It is an opening in her defenses she failed to cover adequately. Psychic blood seeps from a mental wound. But she rallies. Your sister plotted against you, she lunges forward. She freed herself from the bondage you still endure, and she did so at my hand. The queen feels the spear pierce the war god's hide. Something akin to a gasp echoes throughout the ascendant plane as the war god takes a step back. And then the war god laughs. You are a worthy foe, she says, as she sheathes her spear. I look forward to our next battle. She departs the field. The queen is alone, bleeding and spent. The war has begun. Can I stop reading them? Oh, good. I have peered through the eye of Kronos to divine humanity's path into the future. Soteria, the augur mind. Hierarchy of needs. Van Net voice calm, received. Osiris. Voice transcript running. From Anna Bray. Record follows. Osiris! Exciting news. You're gonna love this. Rogue AI imprisoned in a Bray cell block from now all the way back to the collapse. Guess what? The Guardian, you know the one, they bust open her cell, and she, the AI, pulls herself together and escapes while the Vex are trying to organize a defense. The kicker is, the only networked AI host nearby was an old survivalist Casterbo from the colony missions. Might sound primitive, but Seraphs would link those things to orbital weapons platforms and bring wild planets to heal. Now swap weapon platforms for paracausal power and an AI running flight trajectories on your arrows. I swear, anything sentient has a chance to wind up as a weapon around that Guardian. Anyway, seems that being partitioned for so long and not coming back together with all her parts has left that AI with more than a few quirks. She's borderline non-functional, won't or can't communicate, but a lot of her subconscious subroutines are still firing. Trajectory predictors still seem to work just fine. The few firing tests I ran produced explosive results. I guess terminal velocity translates across mediums. There's still another part of her rogue AI out there. Who knows what happened to the one ship that got away? Maybe it could have drifted off for centuries. A little piece of her aboard, like a good luck charm. I mean, it probably didn't make it. If the Exodus programs are any indication, pretty much nothing survived the collapse. So, anyway, that's the lowdown bowdown. Great, I vocalized that. Oh, we also downloaded everything. I'll send you a copy sometime. Another thought. It might be good for Banshee to take a look, or after reading some of these logs, maybe it'd be really bad. Opinions? So, I forget how to get this exotic, but it looks like the whole thing is that another type of warmind was being built or used or something. I'm not sure. No lore for the Lodbrok, just my progeny will avenge me. Ominous. Alright, well, we're having too much trouble loading any of the other lore entries. I've gone through quite a few of the exotics. I've gone through the lore books. So, with that in mind, let's see if we can do an emote. Yes! Just gonna dust myself off here. Do I have a dance? No. Well, I will see you all this weekend. Hopefully for KOTOR on Sunday, Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to be streaming 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully I can get more of the streaming software better working, better running. Jack has sent me a video on getting KOTOR running with OBS. Seems like I encountered a really common problem. So, for now, I'll be logging off. I hope you all had a really good night. Sorry that the stream wasn't as long as usual, and that we didn't get to all the content we'd like to get to. I might do some streaming over the weekend, because that way we can just, catch up on all the stuff that we missed. I feel kind of guilty if we didn't get to address any of the... totally wrap up this seasonal storyline, since I've been playing through it, and it's been a nice journey for me. It gets me to really pay attention and focus in on the story. I'm absorbing a lot more of it than I do usually. It's been good for me. Thank you all for joining me for tonight, though, and for hopefully joining me over the weekend. I will see you all around. Goodbye and good night.